Kings Island is a popular amusement park located in Mason, Ohio. This park has scenic landscaping and a big variety of rides, including 14 roller coasters. I recently went to this park in August 2022, and I was very impressed with this park's coaster lineup. This park has both the variety and the quality with its roller coasters. In this video, I'll be ranking my top 10 roller coasters at Kings Island from my least to most favorite. Number 10. Invertigo. This is one of only 3 Vekoma inverted boomerangs still in operation. This ride pulls sustained positive G-force on its vertical loop and the entry and exit of the Cobra roll. In addition, unlike many standard boomerangs, this ride tracks very smoothly. Number 9. Adventure Express. This Aero mine train makes great use of its terrain. This ride's dips feel very zippy, and there are many head choppers and crossovers spaced throughout. This coaster also has some interesting theming on the second lift hill. These themed props end the ride with a bang because the final breaks come right after. Number 8. Racer. The park's oldest thrill coaster is still a fun one today. The outward run has some decent pops of floater airtime. However, it loses its speed on its far turnaround, so the return run has a lot less moments of air. As a plus, this coaster is running very smooth for its age, thanks to recent track work. Number 7. Backlot Stunt Coaster. This Premier Rides launch coaster is very powerful for a family coaster. The first launch and positive G's on the upward helix really start this ride off with a bang. Then the track drops into a themed course with a camelback hill, which gives good floater, followed by a snappy trick track section and a show scene. After a flame effect bursts above, the ride enters a dark tunnel and ends with the iconic drop out of the sign and under the Q bridge. Overall, this is a good ride which can prepare younger guests for the bigger coasters. Number 6. The Bat. This Aero suspended coaster is easily my favorite. This coaster has similar fast pacing to Vortex at Canada's Wonderland. Then the constant near misses with the bushes and trees make this very reminiscent of Ninja at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Plus, the swinging vehicles are a nice addition because of how rare they are. Number 5. The Beast. This coaster is famous for being the world's longest wooden coaster. This coaster's layout is admittedly lackluster by today's roller coaster standards. It is mainly just a bunch of turns and straight sections below the tree level. However, this ride is pretty cool as an experience. While the first half doesn't have distinct elements, the natural surroundings give the illusion the train is running faster than it really is. The wooded setting makes night rides feel all the more crazy. After climbing a second lift hill, the ride concludes with a double helix which piles on the positive G's. Number 4. Banshee. This B&M invert has a unique layout to its kind. At the start, rather than having a pre-drop section before the main descent, Banshee curves straight into the drop. The dive loop and zero G roll give a nice floating sensation, while the 2 vertical loops pull sustained positive Gs. Then, the elongated heartline roll oozes with sustained hang time. While this coaster gives a slight shuffle on its valleys, I can still appreciate what it does well. Number 3. Diamondback. This B&M Hypercoaster is another which goes out into the woods. If you like the feeling of briefly hovering in the air, this is a coaster built for you. This ride has camelback hills, one after another. While the mid-course brake run takes away some of its speed, the ride makes up for it with a splashdown section, which makes an iconic visual. Number 2. Mystic Timbers. This great coaster's international creation is my favorite of the park's wooden coasters. This coaster keeps a consistently fast pace from the top of its lift to its final brakes. Although it's a simple out and back layout, there are a few twists added for good measure. The experience is also enhanced by a scenic setting with tons of trees and a stretch of track over water. And while the theming in the shed at the end is nothing to write home about, it's still a nice decorative touch. And finally, the gold medal goes to Orion. This B&M Giga Coaster is just the thing Kings Island needed to round out their roller coaster lineup. This coaster's drop is tall and steep, and you feel it. Then the Camelback Hills have an equal mix of floater and ejector airtime. The large wave turn gives some light laterals, the inclined helix gives sustained G-force, and the exit off of said helix goes under the bottom of the first drop with very little clearance. Overall, a well-rounded coaster. And so that concludes my top 10 roller coasters at Kings Island. What are your favorites at this Ohio theme park? I'd appreciate hearing about them in the comment section. If you'd like to see more theme park videos, then remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching.